Yet, Mikel Arteta continues to battle with the constant woe of injuries and fitness concerns. While coy in his press conference ahead of the game, there is optimism over a couple of players who might find their way back into the 11 on Saturday lunchtime. In focus particularly are Declan Rice, William Saliba, and Christian Mosquera. With there being so much weight on the game, Arteta needs to choose the right team, and Football.London gives its view on who they believe will start for the Gunners. David Raya. Ollie Watkins' failed Arsenal transfer and why he loves the club. Ex-Arsenal star quit football and made $10 billion before hatching a plan to buy out the Crunkies. The Spaniard will hope to earn his 9th clean sheet of the Premier League season and could take inspiration from the unbelievable save he made in this ground last season. Jurrien Timber. The Dutchman had to cover in the center of defense on Wednesday, but with the return of a previously injured player, Jurrien Timber can come into the right-back role. William Saliba. With worry that the Frenchman might miss a 3rd game in a row, the matter of days reply from Mikel Arteta did not bring much confidence. That said, there is hope that Saliba might indeed be fit to return. Piero Hincapié has been thrust into the spotlight of late, and the Ecuador international's integration has been a trial by fire. Yet he has responded well and will expect to continue his strong form. The chaotic Italian fullback showcased his attacking threat in midweek with a couple of shots, which led to chances that should have been better taken. Martin Zubimendi. The Spaniard has continued to tick along as the base of the Arsenal midfield, playing plenty of minutes, but his importance is perhaps underrated in the Gunners' setup. Declan Rice. Despite coming off with what looked like a thigh injury against Brentford, there was optimism post-match that it was related more to tiredness than a specific injury, and therefore it appears he will be okay for Saturday. Martin Odegaard. Arteta appeared to be enamored by the captain's performance against Brentford in midweek, and therefore he could be tipped to retain his place for this trip to Villa. Bukayo Saka. A goal laid on again, and Saka finds the back of the net and could have had more against Brentford. Importantly, he was afforded a rest, meaning that he could. Mikel Merino. The thinking might have been to bring Victor Gyökeres back into the Arsenal lineup for this one, but with Mikel Merino in such fine form, it is very difficult to justify dropping the Spaniard. Eberechi Eze. Despite Odegaard coming in, there is a place for Eberechi Eze, but on the left-hand side. Gabriel Martinelli didn't have the best game against Brentford, and while Noni Madueke is an option, Eze seems better and more natural at left wing. Arsenal take on Aston Villa in today's early Premier League kickoff at Villa Park. Predicted Arsenal lineup versus Aston Villa. Mikel Arteta to make 5 changes. The Gunners are 5 points ahead of second-place Manchester City, and they have the opportunity to extend the advantage with a positive result against the Villains. Unai Emery's side is 6 points adrift of Arsenal after 4 league wins on the bounce. The Gunners must turn up with a strong performance to beat the Midlands outfit. Martinelli won none of his duels against Chelsea, 0 for 5, while his success rate was 33% on Wednesday, 3 for 9. He squandered 1 good chance to score. Eze has a terrific record against Villa, scoring 5 goals and providing 3 assists in 14 meetings. He should get the nod as a left winger in today's encounter. We had initially preferred to go with Mikel Merino up front given his sublime recent form. The Spaniard has 5 goal contributions in his last 4 league matches. However, this is a game where Victor Gyökeres' services could be required from the off. Villa operate with a high line, which could be ideal for the Swede. Gyökeres is more suited with his strong physique and pace to run behind the backline. How Arsenal could line up versus Aston Villa. Villa have been a bogey club for Arsenal with 1 win in the last 4 meetings, but that was a 2-0 victory at Villa Park last season. The Gunners will be aiming to replicate the feat. He looks poised to partner Piero Hincapié in central defense. Christian Mosquera is out for 6 to 8 weeks with an ankle injury, while Gabriel Magalhaes is also sidelined until the new year. Ben White was adjudged the man of the match against the Bees. He bagged an assist while winning 10 duels and 4 tackles. Despite this, he could drop to the bench. With Villa known for quick counterattacks, Arteta could reinstate Jurrien Timber in the right-back role. The Netherlands international obviously has good recovery pace and fares better in one-on-one duels. Riccardo Calafiori is assured to continue at left-back ahead of Miles Lewis-Skelly once more. Declan Rice suffered an injury scare in midweek, but confirmed after the game that he is fine. The Englishman is poised to line up alongside Martin Zubimendi in the heart of the midfield. Martin Odegaard likely to feature as the attacking midfielder against the Villains, but we anticipate a complete overhaul of the front three. Noni Madueke had some good phases against Brentford on the right wing and played a big part in White's assist from Mikel Merino's opening goal.